Hey y'all, it's your girl Symone and welcome back to my channel. If y'all can see by the title, today is another story time. So before we get into this video, y'all already know what to do. Make sure you subscribe to my channel, give a girl a thumbs up, comment down below. Don't forget to follow me on all my socials, Instagram, Vivalayoshii, TikTok, Twitter, LifeWithSymone, and follow my business page, Brishari. Yes. I don't know why I was gonna say yes. But no, make sure y'all go ahead and shop, y'all. I'm almost to my 200th order and I'm super excited. Thank you guys so much for that. But let's get into the story. Knee propped up like the old days. Anyway, so yeah, let's get into it. So y'all, this story took place back around the time when I was dealing with the booty man. When I was thinking about it, I thought about it and I'm like, when I told the story about the booty man, I kind of like tried to squeeze everything all into the one story, and it was so much stuff that I left out, like, because I squeezed it all into one story, where it's like I honestly could tell y'all a little bit more. And a lot of stuff too that I didn't squeeze in, I did just squeeze it all in instead of like talking about it like more in detail. One, because it was like when I did tell that story, the girl, it was okay, look, the girl, I know you're probably like, what girl? So it was a girl, and I kind of mentioned her a little bit, but like it was a girl that I had like issues with because of that situation. And around that time, I don't know why, she was like watching my page a lot, and for some reason I was just like kind of like, oh, I don't want to tell the story like too much in the details about that situation. I'm gonna just talk about my situation and not like the other drama shit that happened. But now I really don't care, so yeah. But anyway, this ain't about her, but I was just letting y'all know, so future reference, if y'all get some stories about the blue man, and y'all see why. So anyway, so this story took place about around the time when I was dealing with him. And remember I told y'all we used to hang out every single day, and it just, after a while, was too draining. Like, it was cool, but then it was just like too much love bombing, I feel like. And I just feel like because we wasn't on that level, like I could see if we was really like in love with each other, but even then I don't feel like people need to be like in each other's ass all day literally. But no, I don't know. But yeah, so okay, one day I forgot. Oh, my homegirl had told me, she was like, girl, I miss you. Like, I want to hang out with you. So my homegirl China was like, I want to hang out with you. Like, we got to do something. So I'm like, all right, cool. We can hang out. So we picked the day, and I told him, like, yeah, I'm going to be with my homegirl this day. Which, I still seen him because, like, I was spending the night. So I seen him earlier that day, whatever. But he was, like, in his little mood. Because it's like when I didn't want to hang out, he would be weird. I don't know. But anyway, so my homegirl told me she wanted to hang out. She was telling me that this girl that she worked with, I'm not gonna say the job, but she said this girl that she worked with, what happened? Oh yeah, the girl will always hit her up and tell her like, hey, you should come kick it one day, like you should come over to where she live at. So the girl lived, oh, should I even tell that part? Oh gosh. Okay, so the girl lived in a city, and in the city she lived in, it had this big ass apartment complex. So the apartments, they low-key gave projects, honestly, when I think about them, but it was different. It was a little bit more, I don't know, it was different, but it was cool. So anyway, the girl said her like she should come over there, like they be lit on the weekends and stuff. So she told me like, Symone, and it's the homegirl I'm talking about is China. So China was telling me, so she was like, Symone, like, you want to go? Like, you want to go over there one day? So I'm like, cool. So we planned to go on this day. I forgot what day it was. It was a random day. So I think it probably, I don't remember if it was a weekend or not. It probably was a weekend. It probably was like Friday or Saturday or some shit. So anyway, we planned to go over there. So yeah, she was telling me like the girl she worked with her, she cool as fuck. She was like, yeah, I went to somebody else's house before to get her hair braided by her. She was like, yeah, but she cool, so let's just go see what it's about. And the girl was saying like it'd be a whole bunch of like people just kicking and stuff, like it just be a vibe. So when we went like earlier in the day. It wasn't too early, like it was probably like noonish, I don't know. So we was about to pull up. We told the girl like we outside. So the girl comes to the car, and when we was about to park, the girl told her like, okay, don't park, don't get out the car. I'm gonna come up to your car because y'all gonna get lost up in this month, which we would have because it was huge. So she was like, y'all gonna get lost. And she was like, and I really want to go to the liquor store anyway because we need another bottle. Like, y'all got here a little bit too late and the bottle is damn near gone. So let's go ahead and get another one. So we like, all right, cool. So mind you, the homegirl, she had tint on her car, but it wasn't that tinted, and plus it was hot and the windows was down because we didn't have the AC on. So I'm in the front seat, of course, because why would I be sitting in the back seat when it's just us two in the car? So when the girl started walking up, she's walking up to the passenger side. Mind you, the passenger side is faced where she's walking at because of how the homegirl was parked. So she's walking up to the passenger side of the car, and the window is cracked. Like, she could see me in the damn car. It's not even cracked, like it's down at this all the way pretty much, so she could see me. So she walking up to the passenger door, the front seat, and the homegirl China was just like, go around, like go in the back, like get in the back, somebody in the front. So she opens the door, and I was irritated because I had my stuff right there, but I wasn't about to just lock the door real quick, like, bitch, go around. So she opens the door, and I had to, like, damn near grab my purse, and she was like, oh, somebody in the car. Okay, that's what you was saying. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention like that. And she was like, dang, like, I really wanted to sit in the front, but it's cool. I'll just get in the back. So I'm not saying it because, yeah, it is cool. You are going to get in the back, because what do you mean? Like, you sit in the front? Duh. Like, I'm about to hop out the front so you can get in the front. We just going to the liquor store. It's not that deep. You not her ninja. Like, it's not that serious. So she ended up just standing like there for a cool minute. It's like she was just standing there, and like I looked at her, and like I went back in my phone, but I smiled. It wasn't like I had like an attitude or anything like that, but I smiled. I just was in my phone. So then China was finally like, girl, get in the car. So she get in the car. She was like, oh, I'm like, hi, you know, I spoke to her, whatever. And China was like, okay, this is Symone, and Symone, that's Amber. We just gonna name the girl Amber. This is not her name. She was like, that's Amber or whatever. So I'm like, hey, nice to meet you. She like, what's up, girl? Like, what y'all was on? Like, what y'all doing? So we like, nothing. We just like coming over here to come kick it with y'all because you said it'd be lit or whatever. And we was watching her Instagram story, and they was like outside kicking it lit and shit. So she's like, yeah, y'all just missed the water fight. I don't know. I'm gonna see if these still want to be up for it. But y'all missed the water fight. But like I said, it'd be lit. Like, everybody be outside all night, so we gonna have a good time either way it go. So we start going to the liquor store. When we finally get there, she like, what do y'all want to drink on? So we like, we trying to figure it out. I forgot what type of bottle we got. Probably it was like Ciroc or something, but we was talking, and we was just like, okay, we gonna get this. So we all putting it on the bottle, of course, because she's not just, you know, she's not just gonna buy a bottle. So we all put it on this bottle or whatever, right? So we go back. We only get one bottle for whatever reason. We go back, we park, and we start walking up. When we was walking up the it was like a whole bunch of like guys in a little courtyard area sitting down at the little benches and stuff. And they was just talking, laughing loud. They had the speaker, music was playing and stuff like that. So mind y'all, she told us like her homegirls live here, all this stuff. Like, it'd be a whole bunch of fun stuff. Like, it'd be lit. So we walk over there, mind you, it's no girls, it's just guys or whatever, and it's just us three. And she like, what's up, y'all? Like, I'm back for the store. I got some drink. So they like, oh, okay, all right, what y'all get? So then she was like, we got this. I forgot. I really think it was Ciroc, because the boy was like, why the fuck y'all get that shit? Like, who still drink that? And she was like, boy, this is what we got or whatever. So he's like, all right, let me get some. Open it up. So they getting something to drink or whatever, and we get our cups or whatever, we getting something to drink. And then the older man, they was cool or whatever, but you know, it's always that one freaky ass old ninja that just be like kind of making you uncomfortable. It'd be like, yeah, okay, sir, please stop, enough. But yeah, so it was that one, and we just standing around, like, we standing around just drinking. It was kind of awkward though, because like only it was like right then at that time it was probably like 6 guys right there, and like 2 of them only probably was like, all right, the other one was like older, and then the freaky old one that just kept making the weird ass comments. So we standing there, and I was just like, so where everybody at? Like, I asked the girl Amber, like, where everybody at? Because I'm thinking like, this ain't what you was doing on your story. Like, y'all was lit. So she like, oh, well, them went to go get this. They went to the store. Everybody gonna be back or whatever. We gonna be cool. So then the freaky old man like, yeah, y'all missed the water fight. I would love to see you in a wet t-shirt, talking about China. He was like, cause I see them titties. So he like, I would love to see you in a wet t-shirt. So she's like, I'm just like looking at my phone. So they all laughing. Amber like, yeah, no, we might get a water fight popping again, so you might get to see her. So China like, girl, no, but no, we not about to have no water fight right here. And he like, I'll join the water fight. If you gonna be up and running around, I'll wet you up. I'll get you wet. I could get you wet. Like, just saying, you know, freaky shit. So she just like, you could tell she felt uncomfortable. So she like, yeah, girl, so what we finna do? Like, what we doing? So we standing around at this point. So this one boy started walking up or whatever. So she like, my LB, we gonna just name the boy LB. None of these names is these people. Y'all already know that, but I feel like I gotta say it because I'm just naming these people off the top, because I already came up with these names before I start this video. So she's like, my boy LB, what you doing? So he walk up, he like, what's up? She like, oh, these my friends, this China and this China friend. What's your name again? And I'm like, Symone. She like, this China friend, Symone. He like, all right, what's up? So China was like, I already know you. Like, me and him already know each other. So he was like, we do? And she was like, yeah, you work at the job that her Amber work at. She like, yeah, you work at such, like, the job they work at. So he was like, no, I don't. And she's like, yes, you do. Like, I literally just seen you at work 2 days ago. Like, you work in a such and such department. So he like, no, I do not work there. Like, nah, that ain't me. And she like, yes, you do. Like, I be seeing you at work all the time. Like, stop playing with me. But she laughing and stuff. Mind you, we've been sipping a little bit. She laughing. He like, nah, Like, he straight face. He like, nah, but what y'all drinking though? Let me get some of that. So she like, boy, you really gonna sit here and act like you don't work there? He like, I don't. I be going up there. Like, maybe you seen me there, but you work there? You work there something? So she like, yeah, I work there. You work with me? He like, no, I don't. Like, I'm standing there like confused. Mind you, I'm just smiling though, looking back and forth like, is this a game? Like, oh, he's serious. Okay, never mind. So she just stopped talking. She like, man, whatever. And we just start talking. So China not saying nothing. Mind you, I mean, Amber not saying nothing. Mind you, Amber would know because she worked there, but she didn't literally say shit. She just didn't say anything. So she like, oh, you got to drink some of the bottle. So mind you, at this point, I'm still sipping because I get drunk fast. So I'm sipping on my cup. And so is China. Mind you, only me, China, and Amber put in on this bottle. Why, when he got the bottle, he was like, damn, y'all fucked this shit up, and he poured the rest of the alcohol in his cup. Where does alcohol go? Where'd it go? Like, you know, like, I understand we still sipping on ours, but before anybody else just start drinking up the shit, like, they could have been, at least somebody could have been like, oh, y'all want some more? Like, can we have some or something? I don't know. So China was just like, damn, the bottle gone. And I'm like, right, I didn't even get another cup. And she like, so Amber like, girl, you still sipping on that cup. Like, you've been sipping on that cup forever. Like, you better speed up. We don't take that our time with liquor over here. Like, you gotta hurry up or it's gonna be gone. And then that's when the other boy was like, man, blah, blah, blah. And they said his hood and they start laughing and stuff. So then she was like, hey, where is Snoop at? We just gonna name this boy Snoop because he reminded me of Snoop Dogg. She like, where's Snoop at? So they like, oh, that nigga Snoop went to the store. He went to go get some this, that, and the third. I don't know. So she like, okay, all right, well, I need to find Snoop. I really need to see what's up with him. So yeah, we gotta figure out when he come back, like, let me know where he at. Like, y'all gotta let me know. So they was like, oh, you finna leave or something? She like, nah, like, we need to figure out something to do because it's boring. I got my homegirls out here. Like, we need to do something. So they was like, all right, well, y'all go, like, here go the older man. Take y'all shirts off. Play wet contest again. So they just laughing. And at this point, Amber was like, China, like, let's go. Where your other friends at? Like, I be seeing you lit. Like, let's go walk around or something like that. So she like, all right, yeah, we could go walk around. So y'all, we starting to walk around. Next thing you know, somebody called Amber phone. So she like getting into it with somebody. You could tell it was like a boy or whatever. She getting into it with him. So then, mind you, we walked off. These apartments is big as shit. Next thing you know, she gonna tell us, y'all, I'll be right back. I gotta go to my house real quick. And she was like, but y'all could go back over there with the homies if y'all want to. And we was like, nah, it's cool. Like, you know, like, because for one, the boy LB, he kind of being weird, like, when she was asking about where he work at. And plus, like, we don't be around the old freaky man or whatever. So we like, nah, it's cool. So China, like, we could come with you to your house. Like, we don't mind what it's far or something. Like, it's on the other side of the building because she lit her too. So she was like, yeah, y'all could come with me. She's like, but I don't want y'all to come because my baby daddy is there. So no. So in China, like, oh, we not tripping. We could stand outside. Like, we not trying to go inside. She was like, yeah, I know, but I still just don't. No, y'all could stay right here or y'all could go back to the homies or y'all could just walk around or something like that. Y'all, but I'll be right back. But don't go too far. Or if you do, answer your phone because I'm going to come back. So she just like jog off and I was just like, dang, like she don't want us to come to her house. I'm like, maybe our baby daddy tripping. Like, he probably don't want her to have new friends. So Amber was like, China like, girl, I don't know. She always be talking about her baby daddy be doing this and that and the third. So maybe she probably just don't want him to see like other females or something like that. I don't know. So I'm like, I guess. So China was like, you trying to go back over there with they homies or whatever? Like, they finna, look like they finna roll up. Mind you, we walked away, but we could still see them from a distance. She was like, it looked like they finna roll up or something. Like, we go. China smoked. So she like, yeah, I go hit the tree with them. So I'm like, girl, I'm really not trying to go back over there. Like, I'm really not, because it was just weird. Like, it really was very weird. Like, I don't know. I just didn't want to stand around them and the old man just making sexual comments to us, and they just all laughing. It just was uncomfortable. So I'm like, let's just stand right here until she come back. So she's like, all right. So we just standing there, we talking, and then she probably was gone for like a good 15 minutes. But by this time, the boy LB ended up walking over to us, and he was like, y'all come back over here. Like, don't be just standing in the hood. Like, y'all don't be just standing in the hood. Mind you, we in an apartment, but it don't matter where we stand at. But he was like, y'all don't be just standing around. Y'all come back over here. Like, y'all gotta stand over there. So, but he didn't come back to he didn't come like to us to about like a cool 10 or something. Who knows? She probably called him and told him to come get us. Who knows? So we ended up walking back over there, and we just was standing like our distance and stuff. So we talking, and then this boy come up, and I'm assuming he's the boy Snoop because he looked like Snoop. Mind you, the boy, his name fit him. Like, it wasn't Snoop, but he reminded me of Snoop, but his name fit him, so I just assumed that was him. So anyway, he walking up or whatever, so they like, Snoop, I'm Snoop. So they like, yeah, Amber looking for your ass. He like, man, I'm not worried about her. I'm not worried about her. What y'all on? What y'all up to? Then it was like, nothing. Like, these her homegirls, they came over here, but they came too late for the water fight. And he's like, yeah, y'all came too late for the water fight. We was lit, like, but I'm not trying to get wet no more. I already done shower and changed my clothes, so yeah, we got to do something else. She told me like she was bring her friends or whatever. We got to entertain y'all. So we like, yeah, so what is it, like, what are y'all finna do? Like, what's popping? So he was like, well, it's always lit up over here. Like, we always be lit. We gonna find something to do. And he was like, but I got something. Like, he had a bottle with him. So he was like, y'all want some? So we just like, fuck it. So we start drinking his bottle or whatever. And we just stand there talking. Finally, Amber comes back. And she was just like, okay, like, Snoop, where the fuck you been at? Like, first when she walked over, that's the first thing she said to him. She's like, where the fuck you been at? So he like, oh, I've been around. What's up? She's like, oh, well, make sure we talk, because you already know I got something to say to you. Like, I don't want to stand in front of everybody, though. I ain't finna be doing all that. But remember, we got to talk. So he like, okay, like, I know, I get it. Like, I'm gonna hit you later. She's like, don't forget, because we really got to talk, because, like, we got to talk. So he like, all right, like, you trying to hit the bottle or you trying to talk shit? Like, what you trying to do? So she was like, let's do something. Like, we standing around just getting them drunk. I'm just getting these bitches drunk. We need to do something. So the boy LB was like, man, mind you, they passing the tree in rotation too. So he like, man, let's play hide and go seek. Y'all want to play hide and go seek? Mind you, at this point, I know I am. I get drunk really fast, like fast. Especially we drinking it straight. So I was like, ooh, that sounds fun. Playing hide and go seek as adults. Like, just everybody drunk as hell and they high. Like, yeah, like, let's do it. So everybody was like, yeah, let's do it. So mind you, at this point, like, when Snoop came, some other guys came with him. It was probably like 4 dudes. They don't need no name or nothing like that. So they came. No other girls. It's just us 3 though. So they like, let's play. The old heads, of course, they not finna play with us. So they like, all right, y'all childish as hell. We just laughing, but everybody was down. Like, it seemed fun. Like, even now, I think that would be fun as hell. Ooh, a spooky hide and seek in a haunted house while everybody's drunk. That would be fun as hell, right? A spooky hide and seek. Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, so we talking about it, and they like, all right, let's play. So we figure out who was gonna be it, and it just so happened the boy Snoop ended up being it, and he was like, he gonna hide. So when we walk, like, he's counting, right? And we going to hide. He like, yeah, this is base. Y'all come back here, and da-da-da. We just like set the rules of the game. So while we walking off, me, Amber, and China walking together, why China start like jogging away? I mean, Amber start jogging away. So we following her because this stumping grounds, we don't know this damn apartment building. So she's like, y'all can't follow me. Y'all can't follow me. Make the game funner. Y'all can't follow me. Y'all gotta go y'all own way. And then she just start running. She start running fast as hell. So I'm just like, damn. Like, where we supposed to go? So me and China start going our own little way. And China was like, do you think we should split up? So I'm like, girl, no. What the fuck? Like, we don't know this damn building. Mind you, all around the building, because like I said, it was kind of giving, like, the building was real hood as fuck. It was they hood, like, the hood that it was. I ain't gonna say where it was, that's why. But yeah, like, so it was people just everywhere, like different type of people and shit. So I'm like, hell no, I ain't trying to split up, because you could tell, like, the way the building is, everybody been probably living here their whole life. Everybody know everybody, and then we just 2 random ass females walking around, like, no. So we just walking, but for a minute I was like, China, you know what, let's make it fun, let's split up, like, let's just split up. So she's like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, we could split up if you want to. So she ended up going one way and I went another way, because I really just want to walk around at this point, because every time when we was walking, like, fake hiding, I don't know why, I just kept getting real just like interested in everything and everybody I was seeing, like all the different people outside and all the shit that was happening. Like, I don't know, it was just real entertaining to me. So I really didn't want to go try to hide nowhere. I really wanted to keep walking around and kind of being nosy, because it just seemed lit. And now I'm drunk, so I'm just like, okay, I could meet new people. I don't know what I was thinking, but China wanted to hide so bad, so that's why I was like, yeah, let's split up, go hide, girl, do your own thing, I'm gonna walk around. So she ended up running off, going the opposite way, and I'm walking through the apartment buildings. So I'm walking, I got who you here for, like, so many times. Like, I could count on one hand, just one. I ain't gonna do too much to say 2. I could count on one hand how many times people was like, who you here with? Who are you? Da 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 da. Who you here for? I'm like, oh, I'm here with my homegirl. And for some reason, for the life of me, I could not remember the girl named Amber. Like, I could not remember her name, so I just kept saying, I'm here with my friend China. Like, I'm here with my friend China. So anyway, I'm walking. Mind you, it'll be people that ask me, but I'll just be like, whatever. Like, it was like, not no girls didn't ask me, but like one girl did say, are you lost? Like, you looking for somebody? And I was just like, nah, I'm not lost. And I just kept walking. But other than that, it would be like guys, but I wasn't paying them no mind or whatever. So I'm walking up, and it was these group of guys, they smoking and they shooting dice. And one of them, the one who was staring at me, they caught my attention. And we're just gonna call him Do-Rag because he had a do-rag on. Where my do-rag at? If you know, you know. But yeah, so he was like, hey, who are you? I ain't never seen you around here before. So I'm like, oh, I'm Symone. So he like, and who are you? Like I said, I don't know you. Like, I don't know you. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm here with my homegirl. He's like, oh, you here with a nigga? Like, you here for a ninja? Which one of these niggas you here for? Cause I know everybody. Let me find out. So I'm like, oh, I'm not here with no, like, I'm no ninja turtle. I'm just kidding. But I'm like, I'm not here with none of that. Like, none of that. I'm like, I'm here with my homegirl. So he like, who your homegirl? So I'm like, China. He like, which China? China with the red hair? And I'm like, nah, she don't live here. He like, oh, okay, I was about to say. I'm like, what was you about to say? Mind you, now we just having a full conversation. He like, nothing. I was just about to say, like, damn, like, how you know China? Why China ain't never bring you around? So I was like, nah, like, I'm here with my homegirl China. Like, our homies and homegirls live here. I don't know why that came to my mind. Like, what homies and homegirls? And they was like, who? So he trying to ask me. For the life of me, I could not remember that girl named Amber. So I'm just like, it's her homegirl. Like, it don't really matter. But I'm like, but I can't stand here talking to you for too long because I'm playing hide and seek. So he was like, hide and seek? How old are you? And I was like, I told him my age, and he was like, oh, okay, because I was about to say, like, I think at that time I was 21. So he's like, I was about to say, like, why is you playing hide and seek? Like, let me find out. I'm not finna go to jail for you. So I'm just laughing. We laughing. They like, nah, check her ID, bro. Bro, check her ID. Because why is she in the building playing hide and seek and she don't even know what her friend name is? She a kid. She a kid. And I'm like, I'm not a kid. I'm a grown woman. Look, and they just like, nah, she a kid, bro. She a kid. Check her ID. Now me over here really pulling my ID out. And I was like, look. So he like, oh, okay. He started repeating my address. The fuck? He started repeating my address. He said, okay, you live in LA? And I was like, yeah. He said, what you doing way over here? Like, how you know people way over here? Mind you, it's not that far. So I'm like I said, I told you, they my friends. I'm here with China. So he like, okay, well, I'm gonna have to see who China is, because ain't nobody about to be in my hood. I don't know who they is. Like, but I know you now. I got your address, miss blank blank 123 Sesame Lane. And I was just like, oops. So when he started saying it again, I snatched my ID back, because boy, what the fuck is you, what you finna do? Why is you repeating my address to me? I know where I live. So yeah, he said that. So he's like, go home, go ahead and go with your little hide and seek game. I don't want you to get caught. He's like, because if you get caught, I'm gonna have to save you. So we just laughing. I'm just like, probably looking dumb as hell because I'm drunk. So I'm probably just smiling big, looking stupid. So then I was gonna walk off. So he's like, you're not gonna let me get your number? So I was like, do you got an Instagram? Because at that time, I don't know, well, not even at that time, but I just didn't like giving people my number. You gotta wait, because some people get your number and start being annoying. They hit you with the what you doing, what you doing, like 5 times a day, and they be like, bitch, I'm doing me, okay, stop texting. But so yeah, I was like, you got an Instagram? So he like, yeah. So we follow each other on Instagram or whatever. He's like, all right, I'm gonna see you before you leave out of here. Let me see you. Like, you make sure you check in, you tap in with me or whatever. So I'm like, all right, I got you, whatever. So I ended up leaving, like just leaving to leave away or whatever. But when I was leaving, I seen Snoop chasing somebody, one of them boys. I seen him chasing them. So I was like, oh shit, let me go back to the base. So I was like, I'm about to go back to the base. So he's like, you playing with them niggas? Because he seen from a distance. And I was like, yeah. He's like, oh, all right, get up out of here, girl. So I just started going the other way, and I went back to where the base was at. So when I went there, the boy LB was right there. He was the only one right there. And then them old heads, they must have disappeared. I don't know, they must have floated away or something. But I'm just kidding. But no, they was gone though. So LB was right there, and I walk up, and I'm just like, how long you been right here? He was like, man, I literally went to the house, got me something to eat, and came back over here. I wasn't finna be just out long. Like, that nigga wasn't finna find me no way. And I was just like, oh, I hate people like you. And he was like, what? I'm like, back in the day when we play hide and seek, and it be somebody that go in their damn house, and it's like, bitch, I can't seek you up in there. So I'm like, I hate people like you. You them ones, you one of them people that go in your house and go play seek up in there. So he like, man, I don't care. I don't give a fuck. I was hungry, because mind you, he eating some noodles. He's like, I was hungry. I don't care. I'm like, damn, but you ain't even sharing now. Like, he like, man, you wasn't even smoking. You was not high. Like, you good. So I told him, I'm like, I seen Snoop chasing somebody. So he like, yeah, everybody better come back, because they just gonna be gone for a long time. Like, how long y'all want this game to last? So I'm like, I don't know, like, what y'all trying to get into? He's like, well, when it turned night, it be really lit up in here. Like, it be lit. Like, everybody, like, people just come kick it. Like, he's like, yeah, we don't be really fucking with the clubs like that, because the enemies and shit like that be at the club and all this other shit. He was like, so we be all getting drunk, turning music up. He was like, so nighttime, and mind you, at this time, like I said, the sun's starting to go down and shit. So he like, yeah, so it be lit. So yeah, we ain't gonna be playing this game no other round, because we about to turn up. We gonna have to get some more alcohol. We gonna have to get some more this, more that, and we about to be lit or whatever. So I was like, okay, like, all right, that sound cool. And I'm happy, like, oh, right in my alley. Because y'all, I used to always, when I was young, I used to always wish I grew up in one of them lit ass ghetto apartment buildings, but I didn't. And I used to be mad. I used to be like, damn, can my grandma sell her house and go move into a building like this? Or an auntie, cousin, somebody, shit. Damn, y'all live in a boring ass places. I gotta go there from friends and shit. But anyway, so finally Amber started running back over there, and she like, how long y'all been for here? So we talking and stuff. I'm like, this nigga went to his house and made some noodles, and she like, man, that's just like that nigga. He used to do that shit when we was young. That nigga was weird, like da da da. But they laughing and stuff like that. So then finally everybody ended up coming back, and we see Snoop walking up with China. He holding her by her arm. So she like, yeah, he could let me go. So I'm like, oh, China, you got caught. She like, yeah, her ass could not hide. I knew I was gonna either catch one of y'all, because y'all don't know where to hide up in here. So they laughing. She like, you could let me go. He like, nah, because you gonna try to run. I'm making sure I got you. So Amber like, Snoop, let her go, nigga, let her go. And he like, all right, damn. So she like, you feeling my friend or something? So he like, nah, man, we playing a game. Don't start that shit. Don't start that shit. She like, I'm just saying. So at this point, China was like, Amber, I gotta pee. Like, I gotta pee real bad. So I'm like, fuck, thank you she said something, because I wasn't gonna say nothing, because the first time she said we couldn't go to her house because her baby daddy was there, and I don't see no community pool around. So I was really wondering, like, damn, where am I pee at? But she said something, so I'm like, cool, now I could figure out the answer to this question. So she was like, oh, hold on, what time is it? And she looked at her phone and she was like, oh, my baby daddy is gone. Okay, we can go to the house. Y'all can come to the house. And I'm like, cool, because I gotta pee too. So she like, we'll be back. So we ended up walking to her house or whatever, and we went in the inside. Like, it was just a house, like, it didn't have no pictures up or nothing like that. So we go inside, we use the bathroom. So she was like, girl, where you didn't want us to be here when your baby daddy was here or whatever. Mind you, the apartment building, everything is like, you know, it's a big apartment building, everything looked the same or whatever. So she like, nah, it's not that. She was like, just my baby daddy, he just thirsty. Like, he thirsty as fuck, and I don't got time to be with that today. Like, and so she like, girl, like, I'm your friend. Like, and I'm like, girl, me too. Like, you know, me too. She like, I know I'm not saying that y'all talk to my baby daddy or nothing like that. I'm just saying, like, I don't got time for that shit. Like, he just do weird shit when he mad at me. So I just didn't want y'all to come to the house. And I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck he gonna do? Take us by the legs and throw us over the balcony? Like, what was he gonna do? But I don't know. But yeah, so I'm just like, oh, okay. So we like, she like, yeah, but can we go to the store? We need to get some more drink because it's about to get lit. So I'm like, yeah, LB was telling me, like, y'all turned the whole parking lot into a whole little club. And she's like, yeah, it be lit as fuck. All the niggas be outside. She's like, my baby daddy gone because he went to work. So yeah, I'm about to pop my, like, I'm about to do this, that, and the third. And I'm just thinking like, oh, she a bold bitch. That's why she said that, because she, anyway. So I'm like, okay, yeah, let's get some more to drink. I'm like, let's get 2 bottles this time, because your fucking friends drink about the first one, so I know they gonna let drink up the other one. So I ain't say all that, but I was like, yeah, let's get 2 bottles this time. And China was like, yeah, we need some trees. So she like, yeah, girl, I need to smoke. Like, we need to smoke some. So she like, all right, cool. So we started leaving out or whatever, and it was like this older lady, and she just started talking to Amber, telling her like, oh, make sure you tell your baby daddy to fix my light when she come back. And she like, yeah, I'm gonna tell him Miss such and such, like da da da, whatever. So we end up leaving to go. So she like, Snoop, we about to go to the store. Like, you need something back, or you got any requests? And he's like, no, why you ask me? And she like, I'm just making sure you good. Like, do you want something or something like that? So he like, nah, I'm good. So he's like, all right, we finna go. So LB was like, can I come with y'all to the store? So we like, all right, we finna go. So we walking to go to the car or whatever, and Amber was like, oh shit, I forgot something in my house. Y'all just go to the car, because my house is far as fuck from the car. So I'm gonna come right back, but y'all go to the car and I'm gonna be right back. So she ended up leaving. So LB walking to the car with us, and at this point we've drunk faded. So I was just like, why you I was like, you still lying and saying you don't work at, you know, the place? And he's like, I don't work there. Y'all, mind you, at first he was just laughing. So I'm just thinking like, why is he so mad about working at that place? So he like, I don't work there. So she like, nigga, oh my god, here you go. That's what China said. She like, I know you work there. Like, I literally just seen you 2 days ago. Like, you had a little thing, like she was saying what he had on. He like, I really don't care what you saying. You didn't see me. Like, I be going up there, but I don't work there. But you work there? And she was like, yeah. She was like, okay, well, if you work there, then I'm pretty sure you know how to do such and such little scheme. He's like, and if you don't, I could put you on some money. Like, we could make some money. That's probably how you seen me. Like, I get money with people that work there, and I could put money in your pocket, but I don't work there. So she's like, nigga, you had on a uniform. And he was like, I don't work there. He's like, maybe you seen my twin. And she was like, oh, and we just laughing at this point, because it's like, nigga. So he like, maybe you see my twin. And he was like, we like laughing, and he was like, my twin works there. So we like, stop playing, like, for real, you got a twin? He like, yes, my twin brother works there. I don't work there, but I go up there. Like, I get money with the people that work there, and I could put you on. So she was like, let me see. So I'm like, let me see your twin. Let me see your twin. He like, my twin is not here. Like, I don't got no proof to show you, but I got a twin. I'm not lying. Why would I be lying about having a twin brother? So we like, well, let's see a picture of him or something. Like, let's see him. So he like, I don't have a picture of my twin. Like, I don't have a picture. Like, why would I just have a picture of a grown-ass man? Because y'all got the same face. I don't know, y'all related. So I'm just like, ain't that your brother? Like, you making it seem like I'm asking you to pull out a picture of Michael B. Jordan out your wallet. Like, nigga, it's your brother. You pull the picture out. So he like, I don't got no picture of no other grown-ass man. Like, I don't got no picture of that man. So I'm like, well, where he at then? If you live here, then your brother live here. Where he at then? He's like, that's how he's my twin. He's at what? He's like, that's how he's my twin. He's at the place. I was like, he's at the job right now. And how would I be him? How would I work there if that nigga is there right now? So she like, he not there right now. And he was like, are you there right now? Like, he really was getting so mad. I'm just like, girl, stop. He don't want to work there. Leave him alone. He will not work there. So he's like, yeah, but like I said, I could put some money in your pocket if you want to do this little thing. She was like, okay, we're going to talk about that. He's like, yeah, because that's it. I don't work there. And we like, okay, like, it's cool. You don't work there. Like, it's fine. So when we walk, she was like, that nigga work there. And I started dying. He was like, y'all finna blow me, man. Y'all finna blow me, cuz I don't work there. Like, he was so mad. I'm just thinking, like, what the fuck is his problem? Okay, like, you don't work there. So we ended up getting in the car, and he had the nerve to ask me, he's like, can I hop in the front? So I'm like, I already walked to the front. Like, you know, like, maybe if you didn't cuss us out about not working at your job, then yeah. But I'm like, I already walked to the front. So he like, man, I just want to sit in the front, but it's cool. I'll sit in the back. You know, I'm gonna sit in the back because I need to be able to see better anyway, and the windows is more tinted back here anyway. So he's like, yeah, because you know, what store we finna go to? And we like, well, no, this not our area. So he's like, okay, yeah, because you never know who we might see or who try to like catch us slipping. So yeah, I need to be in the back anyway because you don't want your car to be hot because of me. So I was like, if he gonna have a car hot, get him out. Like, I don't play that shit because I be paranoid, bitch. Billies don't got no motherfucking names. And if he talking about he a hothead up in the hood and niggas just know him like that, you could go. So she was like, it's cool. Like, you good, you in the back. So anyway, Amber ended up finally coming. And she hopped in the back seat and she like, all right, let's go. So he was like, we good? She was like, you know we good, nigga. I ain't finna not be good. So she was like, all right, we all good? We like, yeah. So she tell us to pull up to 7-Eleven, right? 7-Eleven don't sell hardcore alcohol. So we like, what we finna get at 7-Eleven? So she's like, we gonna get a bottle and we gonna get some trees because her tree man coming. So we like, okay. So we ended up getting out the car and we go inside of 7-Eleven and we got us like little chasers and shit like that. So why when we coming out, the guy, he's standing there. It was a guy looking very freaking weird. Mind y'all, if I said what city this is, it would make sense. And no offense to the people that's from that city, but if you from LA and you know when they be having an LA map and it be like, this is where the weird people are, yeah. And I'm not talking about the Inland Empire. I'm talking about a city that's very, very close. But anyway, so yeah, it was a guy, he just standing outside like this, like tapping his foot. And mind you, when we walked inside, the guy was standing right there too, and she like said what's up to him, he said what's up to her. So when we came outside, he's like, all right, come on now, Amber, let's do this shit because I gotta go. So I'm like looking like, what the fuck going on? So she's like, all right, y'all, this my bottle man, this my bottle, my tree man, come on. So we gonna get the bottles from him. So he like, yeah, let's do this shit. Mind you, we're old enough to go get a bottle from Liquor Store ourselves. So he like, all right, what y'all trying to drink on? So I'm like, we already was drinking light, so let's keep it with the light. He was like, well, I got Hennessy. And I'm like, oh, I don't fuck with Hennessy. I'm not trying to grow hair on my chest tonight. And everybody laughing. Well, me and China's laughing. So Amber was like, well, we gonna fuck with Hennessy because that's what we be drinking over there anyway. But if that's the case, then why do we get that other bottle earlier? Like, I don't drink Hennessy unless I'm like forced. No, I'm just kidding. But like, I don't drink it. But like, if that's what we drinking, then I'll drink it. But not if we at a club. But if it's like, y'all got a bottle of that, then I guess I'll drink some. But if I'm at a club, I'm buying my own drink. Because that's not my choice of drink. Like, it burns, it's aggressive. But I just feel like if that's what you wanted to drink, and you know this is what y'all want to drink, why did we get some? Well, I think it was Ciroc. Why did we get that earlier if this is what we're gonna drink? So I'm like, oh, I really don't even want to mix. And she was like, girl, come on, it's not that serious. You ain't got nowhere to be tomorrow anyway. Because mind you, she asked me if we had to go to work tomorrow, because she was like, y'all gonna be out late. And I was like, no. She's like, you ain't got nowhere to be tomorrow anyway. So I'm like, oh, you right. All right, China, you want to? And China's like, all right, fuck it. If you gonna do it, then I'll do it. So I'm like, all right, cool. Mind you, like I said, we not that far. So she like, all right, how much the bottle? So mind you, the bottle couldn't have been like no more than like, I don't know, $30, $40 in the store. This nigga said like $50 for the size of the bottle that it was. So we like $50. I'm like, I don't buy Hennessy, but I just don't. That don't even sound right. I'm like, are you giving us like a 2 deal? Because mind you, a bottle man, so you giving us some type of deal, right? So he's like, nah, one bottle. This one bottle. So I'm like, does it come with the weed? Like, what is it? Buy a bottle, get the tree free? Like, I'm confused because I didn't just understand how that went up to that. And he's like, no, that's separate. How much y'all trying to buy? How much y'all trying to get? So Amber was like, I don't know, we could get like, I think she said like $30 worth. I don't know. I don't buy I don't buy tree. And one time when I did, well, 2 times I went to a dispensary for somebody, I was clueless as and I was like, damn, they sent me in here. I'm asking them what people buy. I don't know. Like, I hate it if somebody buy, but I cannot. Like, I got a story time about when a boy gave me something to sell at school, and it wasn't crazy. It was when I was in high school. And y'all got played because I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But anyway, so, yeah, I'm just like, okay, well, I'm not putting in on the tree because I don't smoke. You know, like, I really don't smoke. If somebody tell me to hit the blizzy, then I'll probably like, that's about it. But I don't know. Well, nowadays I'll probably hit it like more than once, but that's if somebody be like, oh, smoke with me, then I'll do it. But like, other than that, I don't smoke, so I'm like, I'm not putting in on that. So I'm like, I'm gonna put in on the bottle or whatever. So she was like, all right, well, 50 for the bottle and 30 for the tree. So y'all give me y'all could split that. What? So that's 50, 60, 70s. I did not make sense. So that's 50 for the bottle, 60, 70, 80. $80? You're crazy. So she's like, yeah, y'all can split it. Basically 40-40. So I'm like, 40-40. 40-40? 40-shorty? I'm just kidding. No. 40-40 makes no sense because you're drinking, you're smoking, he's drinking, he's smoking. Why is me and China going 40-40 on this high-ass bottle that don't even cost as much in the store? And I'm not putting in on the tree. Like I said, I'm not doing it because I'm not smoking. So why would I pay for something I'm not going to do? So, yeah. And, yeah, so she was like, well, I feel like y'all should only, because I was like, wait, why are we just putting in on the bottle and stuff? And I was like, first of all, I'm not putting on the tree because, like I said, I don't smoke. But I'm like, why are we just putting in on it if everybody's going to be doing it? Like you said, y'all drink Hennessy over here. Like you said, y'all drink Hennessy. Because I'm like, if that's the case, then we're going to get something that we want. And she was like, well, that's because we had already bought a bottle earlier y'all was drinking on, so you know it's only right that y'all come and return a bottle too because y'all was drinking on our bottle earlier. So China was like, no, when we got there you said y'all bottle was gone, and we went to the liquor store and we all put in on a bottle. So she was like, no, y'all didn't. I bought the first bottle and then now y'all buying this bottle. So I'm like, no, that's not how that happened. I'm like, I know for a fact. Like, for one, how are you trying to lie? I'm like, I know for a fact I put it on a bottle because I had to break my 20. Because, you know, Ciroc don't cost that much. Shit, the whole bottle price was like $20. So 3 of us putting in, it wasn't that much. So I'm like, I had to break my 20. So I know for a fact that I put in on the bottle. So she was like, no, but I said the bottle earlier. Like, we had a bottle earlier. So look, we had a bottle earlier. Then y'all came, we had a bottle. And now this is another bottle. So technically we had 2 bottles and then y'all gonna have 1. So I'm like, we didn't even drink the first bottle. Like, because I was sitting there kind of faded, but I'm thinking like, hold up. We didn't even drink that first bottle, bitch. What is you talking about? Like, why would we pay for a bottle we wasn't even around to even see, sniff, smell, drink? We don't even know what y'all was drinking. So I'm like, we didn't even drink that bottle. So she like, you know what? I'm tripping. I'm high as fuck. I'm tripping. Okay. Y'all didn't, mind you. Oh, boy, just standing there like this still. like when he was talking to us, he talked a lot with his hands, like, come on now, Amber, what's going on? But yeah, when we started like kind of trying to figure out this bottle situation, he was back like this. And he's like, Amber, hurry the fuck up. Did y'all want the bottle or not? Because I gotta go. Like I said, I gotta get this shit out the way. I'm not trying to be a sitting duck in front of this damn fucking 7-Eleven. What is y'all trying to do? Y'all want the bottle? Y'all want the tree? What y'all gonna do? What y'all gonna do? Y'all buying it or not? So he like, come on, Amber, come on. I mean, come on. Yeah, come on, Amber, come on. Let's figure what y'all finna do. So I was like, well, yeah. I was like, well, let's just go to the store and get a bottle because this bottle is too much. I'm like, I don't think that, like, for $50 we could literally get 2 bottles, and I think we should get 2 bottles. And she's like, but I'm not trying to drink Ciroc. Like, we not trying to drink that. We trying to drink Hennessy. So I'm like, well, then y'all should get y'all some Hennessy then, because I mean, I really don't care to drink that. And I'm like, I feel like one bottle, I'm like, how many people drinking on this bottle? So LB like, man, could y'all hurry up, because I don't like being right here. Nigga, and you ain't even put in on nothing. So what is you talking about? But I'm just like, yeah, let's go to the liquor store. So China's like, yeah, let's go to the liquor store. Like, let's get a bottle from the liquor store because that don't sound right. She's like, I don't really drink Hennessy either, but like when I bought it, that don't really sound right. So China like, but my dude, I mean Amber like, but my guy is already here. Like, he's already here, so we need to get something. He was like, Amber, I'm not playing with your ass. Like, what you gonna get? Like, I'm finna leave. So he started walking towards his car and fidgeting with his keys. Mind you, I don't know why he was doing that because he ended up pulling and the door was open. So she started hitting on his hood. She like, nigga, get the fuck out the car. Come on, we trying to buy this shit. Come on, what y'all trying to do? Cause he finna leave. Like, what y'all trying to do? So he got on his side. Amber, I'm not playing. Come on, what you trying to do? Amber, what you trying to do? So she was like, all right, well, fuck it. We'll go to the liquor store and get a bottle then. Man, we not gonna get the bottle. So he like, all right, I'm finna go. She like, get the fuck. She started banging on his head. Get the fuck out the car. Get out the car. And I'm just thinking like, this is unnecessary. But so he got the car. He like, hey, hit my car one more fucking time, Amber. Hit it again. So LB started laughing. Like, y'all be fucking with me, man. Y'all be getting on my nerves. So she's like, we just gonna get the tree then. We gonna get the tree. So she was like, all right, y'all can split 30, like the 30 for the tree. Who the fuck is y'all? So I'm like, that's on y'all because I'm not smoking. Like, I already said that. So she's like, all right, well, we can get it. So China was like, Amber, you smoking, right? She's like, yeah, I'm a smoke. She's like, then we could split it. Like, and she's like, LB, you smoking? He's like, don't. This ain't got nothing to do with me. She was like, well, then we could split it because she don't smoke, so she's not gonna put in on that. So she's like, all right. Well, she's like, well, China, can you cover me? Because I'm gonna give it back to you when we get paid next week because I gotta do something. She was like, I'm gonna give it back to you, but can you just cover me? She's like, you know what? No, I'm gonna give it back to you tomorrow because I'm gonna give it back to you, but just cover me for right now. Like, my money is at home. We could go get my money because my money is at home. I'm gonna give it back to you. So she was like, all right, girl. Like, because if you said when you get paid and didn't know, then I don't really need to smoke that bad. She's like, girl, no, my money is at home. I didn't mean to say that. Like, just cover me right now. So she's like, okay. So he just standing there like he really doing a lot of hand movements, and I'm drunk, so I'm like laughing. Like, I'm not trying to be annoying, but it was funny to me because it was like, why is this man just so impatient? Like, that's the case, you shouldn't have did this little sale. So anyway, she gave him the money or whatever, and we get in the car and we go. So she like, which liquor store could we go to? So she like, all right, we're gonna go to the one in the enemy hood, but it really don't even matter no way because that's the only liquor store that's open right now. No, it wasn't. Yeah, no, it wasn't. Like, the liquor stores be open late as shit. So I'm thinking like, I know I don't live around here, but yeah. So I start Googling. I'm like, well, is this liquor store a good one? Because this one is still open. She's like, we're gonna go to that one in the enemy hood. And I'm like, okay. So we driving and we just like in the car, we singing and stuff. I'm not taking in no mind about how she's being at this point because, you know, I'm drunk. So next thing you know, she was like, which one of them do y'all like? Like, y'all like any of them over there, like any of her homeboys? So I'm like, I don't know. Like, they seem cool or whatever, but I don't know. I don't really like they cool. I'm like, if somebody approached me, then yeah. But mind y'all, at this time, I don't know why it slipped my mind that I met Durag. Like, it slipped my mind, so I didn't even mention him. So I'm like, yeah, I mean, if somebody was to approach me, then cool. But I'm like, but they alright. Everybody just seemed cool or whatever. So she was like, anybody like, you like somebody, China? Who you like? So China was like, well, I don't know. Snoop kind of cute. And she was like, LB cute. My he in the backseat. She like, LB cute, but he crazy. So he didn't say shit. So she was like, but Snoop is cute. Like, I think Snoop is cute. She's like, oh, you think Snoop cute? She's like, yeah. She's like, oh, girl, then you should talk to him. You should talk to Snoop. He cool as fuck too. Like, I think you should talk to him. Like, for real, I don't know. Like, I don't know. He real cool though. She's like, well, I think you should talk to him, girl. And he got some good D. I fucked him before. And she like, girl, so I'm laughing. I don't know why, I just started laughing. She like, girl, not like that. Like, everybody over here before, we grew up together. Like, we been around each other our whole lives. It's not that serious. I don't want him. That was way back in high school. So she like, girl, you sure? Like, she like, girl, it was literally just like on some spin a bottle type shit. And I'm like, damn, what's bottle y'all be spinning? Because I thought people just be kissing in closets. But yeah, so she like, it was just on some spin a bottle type shit. Like, girl, it wasn't that serious. But like, he probably didn't even know. Like, girl, but you should fuck him. And I just think like, damn, it went from talk to him to him. We finally ended up pulling to the liquor store, and we all ended up going half. Well, China went Amber's half because she told her she'd give her money back. So we ended up getting the bottle, whatever. Why, when we was in the car, LB was like, give me the tree. So he's like, I want to start rolling them now because I'm ready to hit the blunt. So she like, nigga, you didn't even put in on it. He was like, okay. Like, my sis got me. You got me, right, Amber? She like, yeah, he good. He with me. And she's like, okay, so you gonna give me his half too? And she's like, girl, I'm gonna give you my half. Like, I'm not about to be giving, you know, like, basically, like, I'm not about to give you everybody half. I'm just giving you mine. So China not really saying that. You could tell she's just annoyed. So we was driving. She was like, can you take me by to get something to eat? I forgot where they wanted to go get something to eat from. So we like, okay. Oh, it was like Taco Bell. It had to be Taco Bell because we literally kept passing by one. Like, we passed by one. She was like, not that one. So she was like, okay, that one nasty or something. She was like, girl, I just want to go to this other one. So we get in the Taco Bell line, and LB like, you messy as fuck. You messy as fuck. You know what you doing. She like, girl. LB like, you messy as fuck. You messy as fuck. You know what you doing. So she like, I'm not tripping. I'm about to just scare this bitch. Mind you, at this point, we already done ordered, and we like in the middle of the line, and it's like 2 cars in front of us and some cars behind us. We can't get out this line. So yeah, so she like, I'm finna just scare this bitch. So China was like, scare who? Like, what you talking about? She was like, girl, I'm just finna scare a bitch. Like, I'm just finna scare a bitch. Like, it's this bitch that work at this Taco Bell that live in a building, and this bitch got me fucked up because she was fucking my baby daddy, and I'm about to end up beating her up anyway, but I'm about to scare her because, yeah. And she was like, girl, oh my God, like, what did you finna do? She was like, don't worry about it. Just pull up to the back. Like, my back window is at the thing. She was like, well, after you get the food, then pull right there and stop, because then I'm gonna scare her because she work in drive-thru. So she like, okay. So we pull up, we get the food. Mind you, we all got something to eat, and China paid for them because, yeah. So we got our food. When we got it, she was like, all right, pull up. So she pulls up, and the girls just standing there. She's like, can y'all move your car? Why this bitch Amber rolls down the window, pull out Blicky, and was like, bitch, I'm gonna beat your ass when I see you. So the girl like hurried up and closed the window and like ran. And she like, what the fuck? So I'm like, pull off, China, pull off. So China pulled off, and she's like, what the fuck? Why would you do that? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why do you have a Blicky, a glizzy in my car? So she was like, girl, because I'm a fucking gangbanger. I'm not about to be riding around without one. Like, what you talking about? So she was like, but why would you do that? Like, why would you? She's like, girl, what the fuck did you think I was gonna do when I said I was gonna scare her? Like, I was gonna do something. And she was like, but you should have said at least that you was gonna do that. They could call the police on us. She was like, I know where that she live at. She live in the hood. She ain't finna call the police on me. And I'm like, well, what about the car behind us? And she like, y'all is scary as fuck. Y'all too scary for me. Come on. All right, let's go back to the hood because y'all just scared as fuck. I was going to have y'all take me by somebody else hood because I'm just trying to see who outside. I'm thinking like, damn, this bitch too deep in the trenches for me. Because you riding around checking for the ops so you can pop. Girl, what the fuck? Like, usually, damn, you doing the most right now. Like, you know, I've ran into girls who do the riding around and go report back, but you gonna do the ride around and the popping? Like, damn, this shit's deep in the trenches for me. So she like, yeah, let's go back. Like, let's go back. So at this point, I am irritated. I said, oh, this bitch on bullshit. I'm not trying to be around. So at this point, me and Booty Man, I was gonna say Booty Psycho. I don't know why that just popped together. Me and Booty Man's texting. I'm telling him like, yeah, I'm over here. I'm not too far from your house. And is you at home? Cause you come pick me up. So he like, oh dang, who hood is that? And I told him like, they just keep saying this, so that's the hood. I don't know, figure it out. I don't really know hoods in this city like that, but yeah. So he like, okay, let me know when y'all get back. I'm gonna come get you. I ain't saying shit to nobody because I'm like, I don't want to say it. And then, I don't know. I just feel like if I would have told China, like, I'm gonna get picked up, then maybe, I know y'all wrong because y'all gonna probably be like, damn, you didn't even tell your homegirl you're gonna get picked up. And she wasn't trying to leave because, mind y'all, before when we was in the liquor store, I asked her, I said, how long you trying to stay here? And she was like, I'm trying to be here all night. And I was like, oh, okay. You know, just feeling the vibe. Like, and I told her kind of like, well, we don't have to be here all night. Like, I'm not tripping. Don't stay here because you think I want to be here. And she was just like, no, I want to be here all night. Like, they said the niggas be outside. So at this point, I was like, damn. And I know y'all probably think I'm fake because y'all probably like, damn, you should have told your friend that you was finna have your niggas come pick you up. But it wouldn't, I think if I would have told her, it wouldn't have made a difference. She wouldn't have wanted to leave. She probably would have just tried to convince me to stay, and I probably would have stayed knowing I didn't want to stay. But anyway, let's get back to it. So we ended up going back to the hood or whatever, and we standing around, people pulling up, you could tell, like, but it was like more people coming out slowly but surely. But while we standing around, we start drinking, they smoking or whatever, and they asked us, mind you, I'm trying to feel the vibe before I leave. I'm like, let me feel the vibe out, see if I'm gonna stay for a little bit. So we standing there, and she was like, I don't know, Amber was like, let's play truth or dare. And they was like, okay, let's play truth or dare then. So we going around, everybody is saying truth, like truths or whatever, right? Nobody was saying dare. So finally, LB, he asked me, and he was like, don't fucking say truth, because everybody's saying truth. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna say dare. So why would I say dare? This thing gonna say, I dare you to take your clothes off and get naked in the pool. So I'm like, boy, what the fuck I look like getting naked in y'all community pool? Like, this ain't your backyard, nothing. Like, this is a community pool. It's still kids running around. It was this? Oh, this was like in April, because I remember that's when all that shit happened. It was like in April. That's summertime? Oh, yeah, it is summertime. So I'm like, it's kids still outside running around and shit. What the fuck I look like getting in your pool, getting naked? Do my name look like R. Shelly? Like, I'm just kidding. But no, but what the fuck? Like, why would I just... So I said, I'm not doing that. Like, that's not what I'm doing. So he was like, we used to do that shit all the time. Like, we still do that shit. We'd get drunk and all go skinny dipping. And China gonna make a slick comment on her mouth. It was like, under her breath, was like, that's probably how y'all all end up fucking each other. Because mind you, she said they offed each other here. So Amber was like, what'd you say? What'd you say? And she's like, nothing. She's like, oh, okay. Now, I was just seeing what you said, because I thought it was something slick. She's like, girl, I'm not saying nothing. I'm not saying nothing. So I was like, damn, y'all wow. Like, y'all be getting naked and hopping the pool. I'm like, don't y'all pool close at a certain time? She's like, girl, the security guard's from the hood, too. Like, he live here. He be in the pool naked with us. I'm like, this is some shit. She's like, but we don't do that all the time. Like, it just be random. Like, we'll be like, let's go skinny dipping type shit. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, maybe one day I might be drunk enough for that, but not today. Like, you know, this ain't the day. So we standing around. So next thing you know, Amber was like, truth or dare, Snoop? Truth or dare? And he was like, truth, because I'm not fucking with you. I'm not finna fuck with you. She's like, okay. Truth. Is it true you owe my baby daddy money and you ain't paid him yet? It was uncomfortable. When I say everybody was like, what the fuck? And he's like, man, don't start that shit. That shit ain't got shit to do with you. Stay in a woman's place. Like, stay in a bitch place. And she was like, no, nigga, is it true? Is it true? He was like, man, me and that nigga know what we got going on. I ain't even finna say shit to you. She was like, okay, well, I'm just saying, because that nigga, he talking about he can't give me money for, she said something. She's like, but he could give you money for, but he can't press you about the money you owe, so I'm just trying to see. So LB was like, man, Amber, don't do that right now. Like, do it later. Like, you got your friends right here. She's like, I don't care. Like, I don't care. She was like, that ain't gonna change China from liking him. And I was like, oh, this bitch is weird. Like, she get drunk and kind of get a little weird. So he was like, man, ain't nobody like nobody. Like, ain't nobody even said that. Mind you, we did switch Instagrams. So we got Instagrams with everybody. Like, I had got LB Instagram. I didn't get China's Instagram. She never, like, Amber's Instagram. She never, like, exchanged Instagrams with me. But I had got LB's Instagram, and I got Snoop, and so did China. So, yeah, so she was like something, and she was like, man, don't nobody like nobody. She was like, China like you. So China like, oh my God, Amber, come on. I said he was cute. So he's like, oh, you think I'm cute? Like, if you think I'm cute, you could say that. And she was like, yeah, I just said you was cute. It's not that serious. She was like, yeah, I told her you cute. I told her she should fuck you. Like, I told her y'all, you cool. Like, ain't nobody worried about that old school shit. So he like, man, shut the fuck up. And he's like, man, matter of fact, where your baby daddy at? But he said his name, like, where he at? Where that nigga at? Because you be doing too much. You be doing a lot of this. You do too much talking. So then they start talking. She told him, like, how she just pulled the glizzy out at old girl at her job. So he like, man, you fucking crazy, man. You gonna go your ass back to jail. That's why you ain't got your son now. Y'all, I'm just like, they throw low blows in this motherfucking building. Because, I forgot to mention, when we went to her house, remember when I said there was no pictures? It slipped my mind the reason why I said that. I said that because I was like, oh, you have a son? I'm like, can I see your baby? And she showed me a picture of him when he was a baby. And I was like, oh, he's so cute. How old is he? And she was like, he's 4. And she showed me a picture of a baby that was like 5 months. So I was like, oh, can I see a picture of him now? And she didn't say anything or show me a picture. And I kind of stopped talking. I was thinking in my head. I overthink a lot. I was overthinking in my head like, damn, I probably sound weird as hell wanting to see updated photos of her kids like I'm the grandparents or something. But she literally didn't say shit or show me. But now it makes sense. I'm like, oh, she ain't got her kid. So I don't know if she even see him. So yeah, so she was like, nigga, shut the fuck up. But no, she do see him because she did say that. She was like, I know where the fuck my baby at. My baby is up the street. He's up the street. Stop fucking playing with me. Like, stop playing with me. And he was just like, I'm just saying, like, you play too fucking much. Your ass on probation already. Like, why the fuck would you do that to that girl? You could just fight her. And she's like, and I am gonna fight her. I'm gonna fight her. Because if she keep my baby daddy, I'm gonna fight her. And he's like, man, da 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 da. Like, they just going back and forth. So at this point, we still just drinking, and now more people is coming out. They playing music and stuff. This bitch Amber, she turns into a full nigga gangbanger man, and she was just doing the absolute most. So at this point, I'm telling China, like, China, you want to stay here all night? She's doing the most. She pulling out. I'm not saying, like, I've been around people like big gangbanging and stuff, but this time I don't have an area at all, but I don't know these people, like, you know, and she was kind of like getting into it with ninjas. They kind of like arguing back and forth, like big arguing. And I'm like, maybe that's just how they talk to each other. But it just was more of a like, us follow her around while she get into it with people and pull her glizzy out versus us actually having fun. Like, it was other females in the building and they like having fun, twerking and shit. But I'm realizing like, oh, the other females here must not really F with you like that, because you said you have a lot of homegirls, but for some reason they ain't around. So yeah, so it was kind of just getting like, I could see where this could be fun, but I feel like maybe Amber got too drunk. She probably got something going on. I don't know, but I'm ready to go. Excuse me. So I was like, China, you ready to go or you want to stay? She was like, girl, I'm having fun, mind you, because when we was walking around, she getting into it, and then just like it was guys talking to us and stuff like that. But I wasn't really too much worried about that. Like, I don't know, China was having a good time, so I'm like, girl, I'm kind of ready to go. She was like, girl, 5 more minutes, an hour, 1 more hour. Okay, and then after that we're gonna see. And I'm like, you know what? So at this point, I just was texting like, I don't know why I want to say his real name, but I was like, booty man to the rescue, put your booty cape on and come save me and eat this ass. No, I'm just kidding, but no, for real though. But I was just like, yeah, if you come get me, like, I'm right here. And he was like, I've been waiting. Mind you, this how thirsty this nigga is. When I told him, mind you, it probably was like an hour and a half ago when I told him, like, was at Taco Bell, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna want to leave. I mean, was at wherever was at, and I text him like, yeah, I'm gonna want to leave, I'm here. This nigga, mind you, the 7-Eleven that we had went to, it was literally like, ooh, this giving too much, but it was literally right by the building. So why this man was sitting at the 7-Eleven this whole time? Because like I said, he didn't live that far. He lived like probably the next city over. So he was sitting at the 7-Eleven the whole time for probably like a good 40 minutes. And this was like an hour and a half ago. He was sitting there for so long. And I'm like, why you didn't tell me you was sitting there? And he was like, because I was letting you enjoy yourself. Like, I was going to see you. He was like, I was going to end up hitting you up, though, like, if it got too late. But, yeah, I'm already here. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I'm finna come right now. But it seemed like right when he said he already there, that's when shit started getting a little fun. And I'm like, dang, don't y'all hate when that happen when your ride is there? And they be like, fuck. Now it's getting a little fun. But I was like, you know what, let me just go. So I told her, I'm like, China, well, I don't want to ruin your fun, so I'm about to leave. So she like, you about to call an Uber? Like, I don't think it could come right here, but we could walk you to the front. I said, oh, no, booty man is here for me. Yeah. So she like, oh, okay, girl. Well, why you didn't say nothing? Like, why would you have your nigga pull up and leave? Like, why would you just leave and not say nothing to me? So I'm like, because you wanted to stay and have fun. So she like, but still, like, you could have said something like, I don't even get to see you like that no more because you always with this nigga, but you gonna call him to come get you when we hanging out. Like, I feel like that's weird. And I'm like, but you was just okay with walking me to an Uber. So it's okay when I'm going home alone. But when I'm going to go get my ass ate, it's a problem. When I'm going to get my ass ate, it's a problem. I don't see it. Like, I'm just confused. Like, you mad because you ain't getting your ass ate tonight? Bitch, when I'm done, call him up. No, I'm just kidding. But, yeah, no, I'm so kidding. I don't do that. I don't deal with friends. If you deal with anybody after me, we are not friends, because I would never deal with nobody after you. But anyway, or while you with them before, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, so I was just like, I don't see the problem. So we kind of going like back and forth, but not too much, because I'm like, girl, I don't want to do all this right here, because I don't like arguing with my friends in front of people. Like, I feel like let's discuss this later when it's just us. Like, we don't need to do too much in front of people, especially outside people, because that outside did keep these hoes sick, you know. But yeah, but I was just saying that. So she was like, well, dang, like, I don't know, that's just crazy, because I really don't want to leave right now. So I'm like, you don't have to leave. Like, I'm leaving. Your car's here. I got a ride. I'm out. So she like, okay, girl, all right, well, whatever, I'll see you later. Where he at? So I'm like, he at the 7-Eleven. So she like, all right, girl, well, text me when you get home. So you was gonna walk me out to the Uber, because mind you, it was gated, but the gate didn't work to drive in. No way, the gate was open. But so you mean to tell me, mind you, the building is big as fuck, you mean to tell me you was gonna walk me outside to the Uber, but if I'm going to be with somebody, I have to walk to 7-Eleven alone? So I was like, you just not gonna walk me or whatever? Like, y'all can't walk with me? So she was like, girl, you got him. Like, tell him to just come meet you or something. Tell him to pull up in here. So I'm like, this is somebody else. I'm about to have him come pull up in here or whatever. And his car, he had a nice car, but you could tell it was a ninja car because it was tinted the fuck out, rims on there. Like, you could tell. So I'm like, I'm about to have him pull up in here. And no, like, And then so she was like, girl, well, I don't know, like he right there, like tell him to come halfway meet you or something. So I'm getting irritated and I'm thinking like, oh, this bitch just drunk, so let's actually act like that. So I don't know why I turned to them and I was like, LB, could you walk me to 7-Eleven? So Snoop was like, I ain't finna let you walk alone, bro. We'll walk. And they like, where the nigga from? Because mind you, they hearing the whole conversation. They like, where he from? I'm like, he don't bang or nothing like that. Like when you see him, you might assume that he does because of the tattoos, but he don't. He's not from nowhere. He just likes to express himself on his face. But yeah, so they was like, okay, all right, whatever. So we walking and she was like, I'm finna come too. Cause Snoop coming, so she's like, I'm finna come too. So Amber like, where the fuck y'all going? Where y'all going? So I'm finna go. So she's like, you finna leave? Why you leaving right now? You like, yeah, girl, my boo is tripping. He wants to come see me, and plus he live over here, so he was on the way home, and I was going to his house later anyway, so he just gonna come get me. And she was just like, this China. No, she wasn't. She called him. Okay. All right. And then this what pissed me off too, because I spent the night at Booty Man house before, but most of the time we got room because this nigga was weird. Like he wanted to live a life that he wasn't really living. Like he was from outside looking in, you would think like, oh, this is a hood ass, but then when you get to know him, you be like, no, you're not. You're none of that. Like he wanted to live a life that he was not raised, none of that. He wanted to live this totally different life. Like when I met him and well, I went to his house the first time and I was like, oh, this nigga living nice. Like you live good, you raised right, but you just went down the wrong path. Now I realized like it wasn't no wrong path. You just want to be a wrong path. But yeah, so but he used to make it seem like he ain't had nowhere to go, and he used to like get rooms every night or shit like that. But literally, and then I realized this nigga just did that just because, for whatever reason, who knows. I have no idea. Maybe he likes spending money on, oh, that would make sense. I guess he wants to make sure his cards work. Probably, I don't know. Wait, don't know. So anyway, so yeah, so they start walking me, and now Amber, she wasn't like finna walk. She was like, oh, I'm not finna walk up over there. So she like, unless I'm finna tote my glizzy. And then they was like, nah, just stay your ass over here, stay your drunk ass over here. So we start walking, and it's me, Snoop, and LB. So they just kept asking like, so where he from? And I was like, he don't bang. So he's like, all right, you sure? I'm like, yeah, I'm sure. This all right, then we ain't gonna say nothing to him. So why when we walking up, but mind you, I'm texting him, I'm telling him like, oh, they walking me over here or whatever. It's cool. I told them you don't bang because you don't. So we walking, why? And mind you, his car's tinted. They would have never seen him. He wanted to be seen so bad. So we get out the car. We walking up, and I was like, all right, y'all, there his car go right there. Y'all ain't even gotta walk too close. I mean, like not too close, but y'all gotta come up like all the way with me. Like it's right there. We at the end of the parking lot. He's parked at the front by the store. So they was like, nah, we finna go up in 7-Eleven anyway to get something. So they still walking. Why the fuck I'm going to go grab the door to get in the car? This nigga booty man hurries up, hop out the car, start adjusting his jewelry and stuff. Walks over. He's like, don't, you know, I got you. You know, you don't open doors around here. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I do open doors around here. I be opening my door myself. Like, what the fuck? He probably opened the door for me probably once, twice, maybe 3. I don't know. But yeah, so like to go inside of a building, yeah, but like you don't hop out and open my car door. Like, what is you talking about? Why is you lying? So he hop out and he like, I got you. I was so irritated. So when they see him, first thing they said, nigga, where you from? Because like I said, me saying that he don't bang, but if you see this man, you gonna be like, this is a fucking gang member. Ain't nobody ain't nobody, come on now. And then from a distance, it looked like some of the tats look like hood tattoos. So they like, nigga, where you from? So he like, oh, I'm from, mind you, he said the city he lives in. Remember, like I told y'all, he didn't live in this city. He lived in a city over. And the city over he lived in was like the burbs, kind of, sort of. It was just like the nicer area. And he said that. He's like, oh, I'm from such and such. But I don't bang, bro. What was your point of saying what city you from? That's like somebody said, where you from? And I'm like, I'm from Los Angeles, California, but I'm not a gang member. Yeah. Yeah, though. Yeah. Like, what would be my point? It would be like, okay, you weird ass bitch. Like, okay, you're from LA. Good for you. Like, if somebody's banging on me, I'm not finna say that. Like, I'm not finna be on fucking Manchester and Hoover and somebody bang on me and I'd be like, I'm from Los Angeles. They'd be like, just say you don't bang. Like, what's your point? So anyway, so yeah, he did that or whatever. And it's like, oh, okay, you know, sizing him up. But he standing his ground though. He like, yeah, he opened the door for me. He was like, you good? And I'm like, yeah, I'm good. And I'm like, all right, bye, y'all. And China's like, bye, girl, see you later. She like, bye, booty man. He like, oh, hi, friend. Because mind you, they never met. No, they didn't meet. Because when I was with him, oh, guess who I was with? When I met him, I was with the girl Kiera. But, yeah, so they never met. So yeah, and she was just like, he like, bye. So we ended up getting a car, we left, we go to his house or whatever. But yeah, well, we didn't go to his house. we went to the house, like basically the room. They gave that man the same room every night. It was a nice room. It wasn't like none like that, but yeah, I just left with him. But yeah, that's it to this story. But that ain't the end of Amber, y'all. That ain't the end of her. I mean, because we went back to the apartments. It's crazy because at first I was thinking this be me every time, and I always text my sister, these people will never see my face again. And who sees my fucking face again soon as hell? It be me. Because I be like, you know what? I'm gonna give it another chance. Let me give them another chance. And then it be like, oh, okay, I shouldn't have gave you another chance. But then I'm like, one more try. It really depends though how the second chance go. But 9 times out of 10, I give people like 3 to 4 chances, and then I'll be like, okay, never mind. You show me the same thing over and over again. But yeah, this ain't the end, y'all. I got more stories about that girl Amber and about them damn apartment buildings, because yeah, shit got weird. But that's it for this story time, y'all. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all in my next story. I love you guys so much. Also, if y'all was in my live, excuse me, over the weekend, please disregard y'all when I be drunk and live. Let's act like that never happened. All right, y'all. See y'all next time.